Welcome back, everybody. The week has finally come to an end. And boy, what a week it has been. So far, we have opened a little bit of Final Fantasy. We have checked out the latest score, and we've got some more today. We did our 5th and 6th blasters of 2021 Prism WNBA just yesterday. And what else we got going on? Boy, oh boy, let's see. Tuesday we did a double blaster of the score football. And you know what we got coming up? The brand new Pokemon. And you know what else we got coming up? Some Star Wars. And hopefully, in the next week or two, I believe, the 2025 Donruss WNBA is going to be dropping. The first shot at Caitlin Clark downtowns are about to hit the market. So I hope you've been saving your nickels and pennies. Because boy, oh boy, the retail on that is through the frickin' roof. Oh my god. Sorry, just drinking my chocolate shake. But boy, oh boy, I gotta tell you. This has been a very long week. We've got a whole bunch of new stuff going on at work. And we're literally pulling 7 days a week right now. Thankfully, my hard work and dedication has been seen by my bosses, and they have graciously allowed me to take time off for these playoffs. Which, by the way, tonight, Game 3, series is tied 1-1. Game 3, Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indy. The Indiana Fever hosting the Aces for Game 3, and guess who's going to be there and has 2 thumbs? That's right, this guy right here. That's right. I'm going live tonight at 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 15 minutes before tip-off, right about the time they start the national anthem. We'll be live. So don't forget, stop by early, get ready for it, and be one of the few waiting. We're going to have a great time tonight. I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait. Will Indiana Fever fall to the Aces, or will they beat the Aces and move on? We got 2 more games at least, tonight and Sunday, and if the Fever win them both, we're going to the finals, baby. Something that hasn't happened in so long. I believe the last time the Fever won the national championship was in 2015. They were the WNBA champions. And what's going on with New York? They get outed in the playoffs and they fire their champion coach? What? That's wild. It's never even happened before. A year after winning the championship, they fired Brandel. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. They done shot themselves in the foot despite their nose. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here. And if you didn't see it, I'll have another pop-up at the end about the game tonight and Sunday. We are here for Mega Box Friday. And I've been looking forward to this. Score honestly isn't one of those products that I put a lot into. It's probably in the D category as far as quality of product, but let's be fair to it. I mean, the cards don't look bad at all. And on these Mega Boxes, I'll zoom in a little bit here. You can see what we got here. So we are hoping to find either the mystery rookies, or I believe, what is it, the step ahead? Top 100 mystery rookies and step ahead. So that's kind of like your home field advantage, downtown, kaboom. That's that kind of thing. The mystery rookies and the step ahead. Now the top 100, I don't think I've ever personally seen one, so I really can't speak on it. But I do believe the step ahead is kind of the equivalent of a downtown or like a home field advantage. So here we go. There are 150 cards per box. There are 10 packs with 15 cards each. This is hopefully a loaded box. If you're like me, and many of you are, you collect cards because you do what I do, like in the instance where you open retail stuff and you don't buy singles because you like the thrill of the chase. If I just wanted to buy a card, I could go and do that. But there's something to be said for that chase. And here today, we're chasing step aheads, top 100s, and mystery rookies in the 2025 Score Football. Now, I can't tell you when Panini actually bought the Score product line. I don't know. but if I recall correctly, it didn't used to be a licensed product. It is now, as the NFL Players Association has signed on with it. Ooh, these are kind of weird. These are kind of like a really thick, waxy plastic. What's going on here? Alright, so to break these down, the set is a 300 card set and 100 rookies, and these are what the rookies look like, the 2025 rookies. All right, and then there's 100 of these, and then there's a 300 card base set. There's a ton of inserts, and there's a ton of other stuff. We got something red here, so it's probably like a first ballot or a sack attack or something like that. Nope, it's a rookie. So let's see, you got the base, and then you got the rookies. So that's a rookie red right there. All right, let's get into it, shall we? We've got Xavier Restrepo, Jordan James. So what do we get? 2 rookies per pack, I believe. I guess is what's going on here. Then you got the throwbacks with Devon Achane, Celebration with Saquon. Now, if you get one of the other variants of this, you can tell it's a variant by looking at the score on the side here. If it's silver, it's a base. If it's gold or if it's red, etc., look for that. And my last opening back on Tuesday, I actually missed. I had a pink sack attack, and I got a gold celebration of Puka Nacua. I didn't realize it till afterwards, but I also hadn't seen anything in the product, and I didn't bother to look because I wanted to kind of just take it all in as it comes, right? So there's a base celebration. And we got Shamar Stewart on the red rookie, Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James Jr., Donovan McNabb, Rashid Shaheed, DeAndre Hopkins, Jason Taylor, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyler Bass, and Doug Williams. Doug Williams, I actually pulled a numbered version of his, the Lava, is what I got earlier this week. Both of my numbered cards were throwbacks. I had this one, and the other one I got was the first... Oh, what was he? One of the first black quarterbacks. I think to win a Super Bowl or something. I'd have to pull it up, but they mentioned it on the back of the card. But since I had a whole lot of experience with players from the 70s and 80s, being that I was born in the 80s, I really didn't know what I was looking at as far as that goes. But after reading the back, I realized, oh, this is actually a pretty important person in football history. So we got Mike Green on the rookie with Jalen Walker. Then we got a sack attack of Leonard Williams. A first ballot of Steve Young. And a red of Jalen Hurts. There we go. So the base cards, that's what a base card from the 300 card part of the set, that's what the reds look like on there. So we've got a red rookie and we've got a red base. We got Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Willie Galt, Christian Watson, Calvin Ridley, George Karlaftis, Golden Tate III, EJ Speed, Jonathan Taylor, and Aeneas Williams. So that's 2 packs down. I don't remember. Are there autos in this now? We got what? Rookie. Yeah, there's rookie signatures, and then there's the Stars of the NFL jersey. And we're looking for the Prime and Super Prime. Super Primes are 1 of 1. And of course, there's zoned in jerseys. And those also have Prime and Super Prime 1 of 1s. So that's what we're looking for. You can pull 1 of 1s in this product. So we got Terrence Ferguson on the rookie with Ashton Genty. One of the best rookies you can pull. Ashton Genty right there. Alright, we got a celebration of Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Lions. throwback of Saquon Barkley. And our red is Audric Estime on the base red. Then we got Rome Odunze, Ricky Pearsall, Braylon Allen, Taysom Hill, Patrick Surtain II, Teddy Bruschi, Theo Johnson, and Devontae Adams with Troy Franklin and Tyler Algier. If you notice in the background there, we did pull a green Prism Auto from our Throwback Thursday yesterday. Be sure to go and check that out. We are working our way through the history of the WNBA on our Throwback Thursdays currently. We are back to 2021, and it's getting really hard to find any product older than that. So we'll see what comes up. If I can find some 2020, we'll start opening some 2020. But last time I looked, those blasters were extremely expensive. So we got Jack Sawyer on the 2025 coming out of Ohio State. And Will Campbell on his way to the Patriots. Our celebration, that's interesting. We've pulled a celebration in almost every single one of these packs. Sam Darnold on the base celebration. We got a sack attack of Nick Bosa. Him and Joey Bosa. Defensive brothers to the end there. And that is a red throwback. So you notice how I said pay attention to the score, right? That's a red score. So that's what a red throwback looks like. Michael Penix Jr. And we got Jalen Waddle. Michael Vick. Are you kidding me? Why is Michael Vick in this? Get out of here. Micah Parsons. Jamison Williamson. Brian Robinson. Fred Warner. Brian Urlacher. Bucky Irving. Joe Green. That's Mean Joe Green. Get out of here. Really? Mean Joe Green. That dude was a monster on the field. With Joe Morris. Mean Joe Green. Honestly, these packs are not the easiest to open here. I'll tell you that. And that gives me that. Okay, well, all right. Well, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. All right, there we go. Haven't seen a patch yet, so let's see what we get. We got Cameron Williams on the rookie with Mason Taylor out of LSU. Now this is one of the anniversary rookies. All right. These are their throwback version, kind of like how Topps does the 30th anniversaries. Score does that as well. Neat looking cards too. We got the league leaders of Bo Nix with 3,775 yards, and our red is Kellen Winslow on the throwback red. Zay Flowers, Chris Long, Hunter Henry, Trey Hendrickson, Josh Allen, Joshua Carty, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Pat Freiermuth, Dalton Schultz, and Jalen Coker. I am looking at going to an NFL game, a couple NFL games here this season. I got a number of teams around me that I could go and watch a game at. Haven't decided who I'm going to go see. And it really depends on who's playing where. So, I don't know. We'll see. Keep that in mind. Might do some NFL live streams here this winter. Or this fall. Colston Loveland, rookie. And Kyle McCord. Brian Burns on the sack attack. First ballot of Marshall Falk. And our red is going to be Tyler Warren on a red rookie. We got Zach Ertz, Rondé Barber, Kobe Bryant, TJ Watt, Andrew Van Ginkel, Antonio Gates, Mark Ripien, Edgar and James, Nick Bolton, and Nick Bonito. right, we got Kyle Manangai and Jade Barron for our 2 rookies there. Got Jaden Reed on the throwback, with Jaden Daniels on the celebration. That's nice. That's real nice. Would have been better if it was the red. Now, why is that card backwards? Alright, let's see what we got here. You ready, guys? Oh, look at that. That is number... Oh, that is hard to read, but... Is that number 8? I think it says number 8. Yeah, 8 of 399 on the Jaden Daniels. Numbered out of 399. What do we got here that's numbered out of 399? So that's, let's see, that's a dots blue. So you got base dots, gold, and dots blue. Gold is $4.99 and blue is $3.99. So that's the lower of them. So we got number 8 out of 399, Jaden Daniels on the blue dots. That's pretty cool. And on our red, we got Drake May in the Ohio State color match. How about that? That's dope. And there's Travis Kelce, Don Makowski, Micah McFadden, Diamador Lenoir, Cameron Dicker, Josh Downs, Brian Thomas Jr., and Bryce Young, followed by Fran Tarkenton. That is so throwback. Look at that. They used to barely have any kind of face shield, man. Remember that? When men played football. How about that Jaden Daniels? If that's the only hit we get, I'll be alright with that. I thought it might have been an autograph, which would have been absolutely nuts. Pull a Jaden Daniel autograph out of this product. So there's Shedeur Sanders on the rookie. And Matthew Golden. And Saquon Barkley with 2,000 plus yards for the league leaders. Calvin Ridley on the throwback. There's a nice color match for their college uniform of James Conner. Wait, that's not a color match. Not a college uniform. That's not a rookie. Oh, that's the actual Arizona Cardinals. My bad. So very nice color match there indeed. All right, we got Grady Jarrett, Cavante Turpin, J.J. McCarthy, Marte Mapu, Jordan Love, Raheem Mostert, Tavondre Sweat, that's a big boy, Jahmyr Gibbs, Lamar Jackson, and Drake London. Now, if I missed anything, be sure to leave a comment below and let me know. Sometimes I go through these things too fast and I'm not paying that much attention. And it happens. So we got James Pierce Jr. on the rookie. With Antwain Wells Jr. Well, these celebrations are in practically every pack here. Michael Penix Jr. And there's so many other inserts to pull. Why am I getting so many celebrations? Cade Otton on the throwbacks. Another celebration of Xavier Worthy. And that is a red one. So, like I said on that Puka Nacua, I got a gold and didn't even realize it. And it's kind of hard to see depending on your lighting and how you angle it. Like that looks black almost, right? But if you angle it just a little, you get the red. See that? So there's our red celebration. We got Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle, Ken Houston. That is some throwback. Holy cow. How far back was that? 1971. Ken Houston. There's Joe Burrow, TJ Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Alexander Madison, Eddie Pinheiro, Jonnu Smith, and Aiden Hutchinson. Last pack. We didn't get a jersey. We didn't get an auto, and we've only pulled one numbered card. Will we find a second numbered card in here? We got Jalen Royals on the rookie. And RJ Harvey. There we go. Emeka Egbuka. I think I already pulled that in our 2 for Tuesday. I pulled that exact card. League leaders, Nick Westbrook. And on the red, Tony Pollard. So we didn't get a second numbered card. Unfortunately, we did get 2 numbered cards earlier this week. But they were one out of each blaster. So we got Billy Sims, Jimmy Smith, Xavier Legette, DeForest Buckner, Derek Stingley Jr., Vince Young, Warren Moon, Raquan Smith, Sam Laporte, and Alex Anzalone. I bet he uses Garnier Fructis for that hair. So there we go. Not bad. I'm going to get through this, sort it out real quick, get my insert separated from my rookies from my base, and we'll see where we ended up here today. Be right back. So there we go. Not a bad little stack of base cards there. You know what I mean? We did get a decent number of the rookies. I believe there's 20 of them, right? 10 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got 19 rookies. We did get 2 of the red rookies, Shamar Stewart and Tyler Warren. Out of our base reds, Drake May and Jalen Hurts, 2 good hits there. The rest aren't bad. Audric Estime is not bad. But there's our 2 big ones right there, Drake May and Jalen Hurts. Obviously, quarterbacks and wide receivers are your big ones to go for. We did get Michael Penix on the red throwback and Xavier Worthy on the red celebration. So that's a nice little parallel there. But our big hit today is obviously the numbered Jaden Daniels. And look at that card. You can't tell me that's not a great looking card. I mean, come on. Look at that. Blue dots. Yep. I just brain farted on what I was thinking of. So out of everything we got here, the Jaden Daniels is obviously the best. Number 8 of 399 on the blue dots. Sorry about that. I just got muddled there. So our Mega Box, honestly, I don't think it was as good as our 2 blasters. I might have to pick up some more blasters, but then again, I might have to pick up another Mega Box and just take another shot at it. We'll see what that Jaden Daniels goes for. Nice little piece to add to the collection, I suppose. What I really can't understand is why we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We did get the Jaden Daniels celebration too. 5. Oh, there was that other rookie. I knew we had 20 other rookies. I think I dropped him in the wrong box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 celebrations. Why did it feel like there was one in almost every pack? Because it did feel like there was one in every pack, honestly. The sack attack, not a particular insert I'm really impressed with. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of horizontal cards in general anyway. Oop, my bad. Forgot to tilt the camera back up. There we go. My bad. So there we go. We got some throwbacks, some league leaders, some anniversary ones. We did get the red throwback. Another one of those. Sack attack, sack attack. Sack attack. So 3 sack attacks. A couple of first ballots. A couple of league leaders. And a couple of the anniversary rookies. Not a bad toss up here as far as the inserts go. But, I mean, Penix and Daniels there. Even Sam Darnold. And the Barkley. So, I don't know. If this helps you figure out whether or not you want to pursue any of the Score 2025 football, make it so. That'll do it for us here today. Quick little Mega Box rip. Quick. We're at 25 minutes already. How about that? Oh, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the rip. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I am pretty active in the comments section. I do try to respond to just about everybody. Don't forget tonight, starting at 7:15 Eastern, we are going live at Gamebridge Fieldhouse for Game 3 of the 2025 WNBA Playoffs semifinals. Fever hosting the Aces, and it's gonna be a heck of a night. I have to work in the morning too, and I'm probably not getting home till like 1 a.m., but thankfully I don't have to be into work till an hour later than normal. Thank you. That'll do it for us, y'all. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Y'all take care now. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one.